Hey, what is up guys? My name is True Underdog, here today with a guide on how to play Smoke. This guide will cover his attack strings, special moves, and everything in between. So without further ado, let's break them down step by step. As you can already see, the special moves are listed on the top left corner of the screen. So let's go ahead and get to it. First on our list we have Trident. This attack behaves just like Scorpion's Spear, hooks the opponent and then pulls him in close for a full combo. Now the obvious drawback is that this move is unsafe if done up close, so don't ever do it outside of a combo. If you do, you'll be the one eating a full combo, and nobody wants that. Now oddly enough, the enhanced version actually is safe on block, so the opponent can't punish you for it. It does cost you 1 bar, but if you're afraid to take a risk, go ahead and use the enhanced version, it's always safe. Keep in mind though, it is a high, so the opponent could just duck under it. Another benefit of the enhanced version is it does more damage and holds the opponent in place with more than enough time to jump in and finish your combo. Next on our list we have the Smoke Cloud. This attack hits mid and tracks the opponent's location, so no matter where they are on screen, it will find them and send them right in front of you from the air, which you can easily combo after with the neutral jump punch. And then the harpoon and obviously a full combo afterwards. Now unlike the Trident, the Smoke Cloud actually is safe on block. It's -6, so you're not at advantage, you're still negative, the opponent can attack before you do, but you still have time to block. So it's a nice alternative. The downside is, it won't combo after most attacks. You have to find the attack strings and attacks that it combos after, otherwise you're going to drop your combos a lot, and nobody wants that. If you hold back, the Smoke Cloud lands in front of the opponent. This is good for attacking players who are trying to run in at you or dash in. Now if you hold forward, it lands behind the opponent. And keep in mind it is relevant to where the opponent is standing. It's not screen relevant, so as you can see, it's always in front of the opponent no matter where I am on screen. It's all about where he is on screen. It will find behind him, in front of him, or where he is. And it's always safe. The enhanced version is much faster, so it combos after basically anything, unlike the original version. And it's also +8 on hit, which means not only are you safe, you're actually at an advantage if you use it. So if I have Trimmer block this, I can actually keep attacking, which is pretty good for throw setups in my opinion. And then we have Fade Port. This is a very fast teleport that hits overhead, but is very unsafe if your opponent blocks it, so be careful about using it raw. If you want my opinion, never use it raw. Now the one great thing about this move is it can be done from the air, and attacks that leave you in the air. So right here, or after this attack, it'll always hit opponents who are in the air as long as it has time to connect. So not this, right? It won't combo here because it's not quite fast enough. But here, totally fast enough. The enhanced version does more damage and allows you to extend the combo as well, making it very, very deadly. However, just like before, it is still unsafe, so be careful how you use it. I recommend only doing it mid-combo. If you do it outside the combo, it's a very, very big risk. Next we have Smoke Away and Smoke Forward. Now one thing that's very interesting about these moves that no one talks about is they drain your stamina, so you can only do it twice and then you gotta wait a little bit for that stamina bar to recharge, so keep that in mind. Now you may be asking why use these moves? They're not attacks, I can't hit the opponent with them, and couldn't they just interrupt me? And right you are. However, you would be wrong to assume these attacks are not useful, because in fact they may be one of Smoke's deadliest weapons, especially after attack strings that leave you plus on hit. So check this out. If I'm doing a combo, and then I do Smoke Forward, the opponent has to guess high or low. If they guess wrong, I get a full combo. And that's the benefit of the special move. They have to always keep guessing. Now on the flip side, if they guess correctly, I now eat a full combo, so we're both actually taking a risk. So while Smoke Forward and Smoke Away are both pretty damn deadly for mix-ups, you're also taking a huge risk whenever you go for one, so keep that in mind. And last on our list we have Dissipate, which turns you into Predator pretty much, right? You get like slight invisibility, but obviously the opponent can still see you, so the regular version has no benefit. Now the enhanced version turns you completely invisible, which is funny for screwing with your friends during a party. Haha, look at you, you're getting fucked up by nobody. Getting beat up and harassed by a ghost, you loser. But outside of that, I don't see a reason to ever use Dissipate or the enhanced version. I mean, who needs to be invisible when you got these mix-ups, right? Alrighty dogs, that covers his special moves, so let's go ahead and move on to his attack strings. And would you look at that, dogs, they appeared on screen like magic. Boy do I love editing, so let's get right to it. First on the list we have Cyber Breakdown. This attack is safe on block and a great hit confirm for the Smoke Bomb. So that's something, get your full combos going. Then you have Virus Uploaded. This attack hits overhead and is a damaging way to end combos, however it's unsafe if blocked. Then we have Corrupt Cloud. This attack is pretty interesting, so it ends in a low, but it's also unsafe, so it's a pretty risky mix-up. And then you have Hyper Haze, which is the same attack string, but ends in a high, which is safe. So you're probably wondering, well, why do the low? But the thing is, the high can be ducked under, so neither version is honestly foolproof. They both come with a huge risk. One does more damage, but ends in a high, so the opponent can duck under it. But then again, it's also safe, so that's a reason to use it. But then you have the low-hitting version, which ends in a low, knocks the opponent down, and can't be ducked under, but it's also unsafe. So it's a mixed bag. They're both useful, but you gotta know when to use them. And then we have Ashes to Ashes, which is pretty damn interesting because it combos into the phase for a good mix-up, like we said earlier. If you finish the attack string, it actually ends in a low, which is safe on block. If you end it with Circle instead, it's a high, which is also safe on block, but again, the opponent could duck under a high. So I always recommend doing Ashes to Ashes because it ends in a low that is unavoidable and also safe. Next on our list we have Seek and Destroy, which hits low and combos into Smoke Cloud, which is the main reason I put it on this list. It's also safe as long as you don't finish it. And next we have the second set of attack strings. Sorry dogs, these Triboard characters have a lot of moves to go over. First off, we have Syntax Error, which is very difficult to block. It hits low, low, and then overhead, and does pretty good damage. Now it is unsafe if the opponent does manage to block it, so you've been warned. Then we have Hard Crash, which knocks the opponent into the air and starts off with a low. If you have meter, it leads into a full combo. And then we have Ignite, which is a very long-range low attack, but is unsafe if the opponent blocks it, so keep that in mind. While it does have great range, and is a mix-up, it's still dangerous if it's blocked. Then there's Nano Smash. This attack is pretty interesting. It launches the opponent into the air, and you can follow it up with a full combo. However, it is unsafe if the opponent blocks it, so keep that in mind. And last but not least, we have Collision Sensors, which is great for canceling into Teleport, but keep in mind the last hit can be ducked under. However, if the opponent does block it, it's not only safe, it's actually +2, so you're actually left at an advantage if they do block it. Now before we discuss his X-Ray, let's talk about Air Smoke Storm. This attack can be cancelled after any air attack. However, it's very unsafe if you miss it and it won't grab grounded opponents, only airborne opponents. So keep that in mind. It puts the opponent at full screen for some more zoning, so it's a decent way to end certain combos if you don't have the meter for an enhanced teleport. But at the same time, you don't always want to be at full screen with Smoke, so be careful how you use it. Smoke's X-Ray is unsafe, but what's great about it is it tracks the opponent's location and hits from behind, making it very deadly to use from full screen and up close for a short combo. Just keep in mind that Smoke needs his meter for certain combos, so make sure to always conserve his meter if you can, since comboing into it doesn't do that much damage. Alrighty dogs, now let's wrap it up with some basic bread and butter combos. The button translations are in the video description below. If you enjoyed this guide, please leave a like down below. And while you're down there, go ahead and post a comment too. Tell me what you think. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more videos, because we have content on this channel every single week. It is never a dull moment on Underdog Gaming, so make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.
Cyborg wins.